Sylvester Stallone just walked into the White House, and Hollywood is losing its mind. Hollywood is going through one of its most heated divides in years, and the latest spark comes from an unexpected place. Sylvester Stallone's visit to the White House. The legendary actor stood beside former President Donald Trump, accepted an award, and offered a brief speech during and after the ceremony. What should have been a simple moment of recognition has now turned into a full-blown debate across the entertainment industry. Instead of celebrating his decades-long career, several high-profile figures in Hollywood have reacted sharply to his appearance, and no platform responded louder than ABC's daytime show, The View. Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, and Whoopi Goldberg wasted no time criticizing Stallone, using the moment to question everything from his intentions to his long-standing reputation. But before diving into their reactions, it's important to understand why Stallone continues to be admired worldwide. His commitment to storytelling and performance has shaped some of the most iconic characters in film history. And even today, his passion hasn't faded. You can see it clearly in Tulsa King, the hit series that's already wrapped 3 successful seasons and is gearing up for a 4th. Fans constantly praise how deeply Stallone immerses himself in his roles and how seriously he takes audience feedback. Yet despite his ongoing success, Stallone found himself at the center of criticism the moment he stepped inside the White House. And it wasn't just The View. Several Hollywood personalities chimed in with disapproval, often revealing more about their own discomfort than anything Stallone actually did. For some, his willingness to openly support Trump seems to be the real issue. But unlike many celebrities, Stallone didn't try to influence anyone politically. He simply shared his personal thoughts while accepting an award. Sunny Hostin's reaction. Sunny Hostin was the first from The View to weigh in. According to her, she felt upset that the man who created Rocky and Rambo would risk everything by aligning himself publicly with Trump. She argued that Stallone's choice could deepen the divide in Hollywood and potentially alienate parts of his fan base. She went even further, calling his praise of Trump embarrassing and accusing him of exaggerating his remarks during the ceremony. Hostin also suggested Stallone might be trying to stay relevant in 2025 by getting involved in political conversations. But there's important context missing from her criticism. Stallone and Trump have known each other since the 1980s. Their connection wasn't sudden, performative, or opportunistic. And in his statements, Stallone emphasized repeatedly that he respects everyone's political choices, agree or disagree. Joy Behar's reaction. Next came Joy Behar, who described Stallone's decision as insanity. She claimed that a cultural figure of his size shouldn't risk his legacy by associating with Trump. Behar said Stallone now appears to her as nothing more than a Trump supporter, overshadowing everything he's contributed to film. She also questioned whether his White House appearance was sincere or just a publicity move, and said that several of her friends were stunned watching him accept the award live on television. According to Behar, some fans may never look at Stallone or even the Rocky franchise the same way again. But again, the facts tell a different story. Stallone didn't insult anyone. He didn't pressure viewers politically. He didn't use the moment to spark controversy. He accepted an award, thanked people, and spoke calmly about his experiences. That was it. The bigger picture. What's happening here goes beyond Stallone. Hollywood has become so polarized that simply holding a personal opinion, without preaching it, can be enough to trigger backlash. Some media voices now treat anyone who supports Trump, or even agrees with him partially, as if they're crossing an unforgivable line. Meanwhile, Stallone has built his reputation on humility, discipline, and respect for his audience. It's one of the reasons Tulsa King resonates with viewers. He listens, he adapts, and he delivers. Many people forget that his relationship with Trump began long before politics entered the picture. Their friendship goes back decades, and that history matters. This wasn't a sudden shift in ideology. It was an old friend accepting recognition from someone he's known for years. And with the 2025 award season approaching, and Stallone rumored to be returning for major new projects, this controversy has arrived right as his career is gaining fresh momentum. If you've been following this story, what's your take? Was Stallone simply accepting an award, Or do you think the criticism from The View is justified?